Okay, you buy condiments, you buy different things at the grocery store, and they don't necessarily need to be in the fridge, but I mean, some do.
Some do, not everything though.
And you may find a date on these things. Now, our kid likes to go through, find the dates, and throw them away because it's expired.
Yes.
That isn't necessarily the case.
No.
Yeah, condiments. Here's the thing. Once you open that thing up, the date on it is meaningless.
Yeah, there's a shelf life on it.
Now,
it's like a can of soup, if you will.
Yeah.
It's once you crack it open, that's really when the time period starts clicking.
The date on there, while those used by or best by dates pertain to the peak quality of a product as determined by the manufacturer. So it's not necessarily it's going to go bad.
It's just not as
peak
fresh.
at that date.
Yeah, not as fresh.
They say when you open something up, put a date on it of when you opened it up. So you know when it's been opened. Forget the date on the package or the container. It probably doesn't matter.
Now, we're not talking about things like milk and
No,
eggs.
no,
We're
no,
talking
no.
about, again, like the
Canned
ketchups,
goods, perishables.
the mustards, the
Yes,
mayonnaise,
bottles.
the soups, all that kind of stuff.
Now, if you store your condiments in a pantry, placement matters. Obviously, keep them away from direct sunlight. Mm-hmm. If you have a door, make sure it's shut.
Well, and heat too. If you know a certain
yeah.
room in your house gets particularly warm, that may be when you do want to keep certain condiments in the fridge that don't always need refrigeration.
Okay, now you have some items here and how long they're good for once they've been opened up. Obviously, refrigeration will help it last longer.
Right.
But these items can be stored around room temperature in the pantry as well. Bottled barbecue sauce, you get 4 months on that.
Okay.
If you want honey in your pantry, 2 years. You're okay with the honey until it kind of
doesn't actually go bad. It becomes a
Right.
textural issue. It won't hurt you. It just won't
Right.
taste as good, and the consistency's off.
Horseradish, 3 to 4 months.
Love horseradish.
Jams, jellies, preserves, 6 to 12 months.
Okay.
Okay, ketchup, cocktail sauce, or chili sauce. You got about 6 months on that, and then it's going to go bad.
Okay.
Chocolate syrup, which lasts about 3 or 4 days with my 12-year-old, 11-year-old, 6 months on that. Mm-hmm. Store-bought mayonnaise. People love Hellmann's around here.
Yes, they do.
You've got about 2 months on that. Yeah, then it will go bad.
I've had some in the
Yeah?
fridge that last longer than that.
You want mustard? You got about a year on the mustard.
Yeah, it has vinegar and salt.
yeah.
That's a staying agent.
Same with relish, sweet or dill, doesn't matter. 9 months on that. Salsa in the pantry, you've got 9 months to a year.
Okay.
Opened up in the pantry.
Really?
It's fine. Vinegar, 2 years in the pantry. Again, it's acidic and all that.
Yeah.
And lastly, jarred spaghetti sauce.
Okay.
You have the jar, you open it up, you pour it in there, you don't use it all, put it back in the fridge, you've got 4 days.
No, it's true. And if you've ever
Yeah.
looked, if it like a partially
It does
used,
mold and stuff.
It does mold
Yes.
because it has plant life in it.
Yep.
So it
true.
literally reactivates, if you will, with oxygen. So yeah, I've seen it where it gets like behind the gallon of milk and you go, oh, I do have one open. Then you open it and
Yep.
go, oh, I'm not using that one.
I know, and we've got some in our fridge now that's been pushed to the back. That's been there for a lot of weeks.
Not because of me. I haven't had spaghetti in forever.
Me either. More than 4 days, that's for sure.
Yo.
More info about how long condiments, when they're opened up, will last right now. Yes FM Facebook, Twitter at 967 Yes FM, and the Merge Morning page at Yes FM.